Today in our 2016 Hyundai Tucson, we'll be doing a test fit on the Kuat NV 2.0 platform style 2-bike rack. That's part number NV22G. So I've already got it loaded up on the Tucson just to give you a good idea of what it looks like and how it's going to hold our bikes. It actually holds our bikes in two spots. We have this large hook going over our front wheel, putting down pressure into the front wheel cradle. Here in the back we have a strap going over our rear wheel, keeping that in place. All in all, there is zero frame contact with this bike rack. That's a really nice feature if you've got like a nice carbon fiber bike or just something that you don't want all scratched up. One of the main features about this bike rack is it has the ability to tilt away from the vehicle so we can gain access to our rear hatch. What you want to do is you want to find the lever here in the center, go ahead and pull it towards you. We can tilt it away. And that can be done with two bikes loaded. So as you can see, we've got plenty of room to remove any cargo, gear, groceries, anything we might have with us on our trip. And to put it back in the platform position, pretty simple. Just raise it up until it snaps in. Now let's go ahead and take off our bike. You can press in on the gray button there, guide that strap out. Here in the front, we can use our thumb to press in on the button and raise that adjustable hook out of the way. Then we can take off our bike. Some people like to leave their straps undone, that way they can quickly and easily load up their bike and hit the road. Go ahead and replace mine. Same thing with the hook. I'm going to bring it over, lower it down. As you can see, everything lays flat on the platform, and without having to tilt it out, just as long as we don't have any bikes loaded up, got plenty of room to get into our rear hatch. Let's go ahead and take a measurement. So we've added about 30 inches to our Tucson. Here at the very back, ground clearance is going to be about 21.5 inches. Our bike's going to be about 10 inches away from our vehicle. We've got about 6.5 inches here, the space between, and from the center of the hitch pin hole, we're looking at about 11.5 inches away. Another nice feature is the bike rack can be folded up against the Tucson for compact storage. Use that same lever, raise it up till it snaps in. This would be ideal for parallel parking or pulling in your garage overnight. We're now at about 13.25 inches on the back. Ground clearance, about 12 inches. And for the space between, so we're going to have about 2 inches here from the center of the hitch pin hole. Now we're looking at about 6.5 inches. Now our bike rack is to be used for 2-inch by 2-inch receivers only. Once we've got the pinholes lined up, the pin and lock is included. It goes through the pinhole, then you can make your way back here to this knob. This is going to be our anti-rattle knob. It's going to help reduce a lot of play and rattle within our receiver and our bike rack to make for a nice solid ride for our two bikes. Now a few extra features before we finish up here. I'd like to point out that this bike rack really is for the bike enthusiasts. We've got a nice little work stand that we can raise out of the back, hang our bike on, and work on our bike before we hit the trails. When we're all done, it goes right back in and then locks into position. We've also got some cable locks here so we can add some more security to our bike when we're away from our bike and our bike rack. But that's going to complete our test fit on the Kuat NV 2.0 platform style 2-bike rack, part number NV22G, on our 2016 Hyundai Tucson.
First we'll take it onto our slalom course. This will show you the side-to-side action, such as making turns or evasive maneuvers. Now we're at the alternating speed bumps. This will show you how it looks driving on uneven pavement or potholes. Finally, we're at the solid speed bumps, which simulates going into your driveway or parking lots.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.